Te bisa kakuka pemewata. Kukatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi popota.
What's the situation here?
Maguli chi wanta hompa, mulira wata wampa. Wasta micha kolkuka tumaji, taus hagwa upa.
I'd be happy to volunteer.
Wavmula to bota tuane wangi wabda yaktuka loka?
This is our base of operations. How can we retake this world if we're worrying about colicoids overrunning it?
Wama oto chako ga hutapawa to bampawula. Chapuku otum gisa, chobod I kafu anchawa.
Chicos ba ini godai ji liska janagawa.
Wama oto chako ga hutapawa to bampawula.
How do I change the power pack? Sir, my training hasn't covered this type of weaponry yet. Can you show me how to use it? I'm taking the fight to those Imperial scumbags. I owe it to my squadron.
What happened to your squadron?
Now they're salvaging our flyers' databanks. They've got our weapons specs, orders, briefings, everything. I have to get those databanks back and take out those guns. Trouble is, the place is guarded by shock troops. Real hardcore fighters.
You're not experienced enough for a mission this dangerous. Let me take your place.
I don't know. I really want to do something to stick it to the Empire. But maybe you're right. There's more chance of success if you do it. Then I can get back up in my fighter. Just hurry. The Empire will fight to the last breath to keep those databanks. If they manage to decode them, mine won't be the last dead squadron.
Sergeant Jolis, I have the databanks and all the gun batteries are down.
That means I can get back up in the air again. Plus, I managed to pick off a few Imperials.
Hopefully this is the start of a distinguished career.
I'll sure try my best. With those guns out of the way, we can get the fleet operational again. Payback time.
Lieutenant, the Imperial uniform has been redesigned again. Truly hideous. Imperial Reconnaissance Unit IM-3. Several of my systems remain offline. I was attacked on patrol by the local resistance. We cannot underestimate these perfidious rebels. Our most recent defeat has given them a significant advantage.
Want to elaborate on that a bit?
I have located the crash site of Shadow Squadron. Poor brave men. The transponders in the damned fighters continue to function. If properly decoded, the Resistance could use the transponders to track other Imperial ships and blast our noble pilots out of the sky.
How would they decode these transponders?
A Republic officer named Sergeant Durran is helping the Resistance. He is responsible for Shadow Squadron's untimely demise. The transponders must not reach Sergeant Durran. They must be destroyed. I will recommend the fleet target his camp.
Where can I find these missing transponders?
The debris is spread across the area. I have uploaded the coordinates to your communicator. I will await further repairs. Long may we serve the Empire.
Mayday! Mayday! Can anyone read me? Comms blocked that blasted satellite. Wasn't enough to shoot me down. The Empire's on the ground already. They'll search the ship and find the intel. I'm blasting the intel out with the garbage. That ought to keep the Imperials busy. The intel's away. I'm going down.
Sergeant Durran, I heard your team tracks Imperial ships. These transponders might help.
Kavaji uta kuga huta nupri da bumbaula. Kapuna maletuta ud mishka kabanotesime.
Balmorra apayang. Nilamay ini amka amgap. The Empire may be calling the shots at Okara now, but they don't own me. This is a golden opportunity. Ibegap gamka, gakyam. Glak nimo amya galak. Great. The Empire overruns my workplace and suddenly I'm a traitor. I'm in a perfect position to ruin their operations, but the Republic won't even hear me out.
Where exactly do you work?
The Okara droid factory, which the Empire controls now. Not ideal employers. For the past few months, my factory's been putting together a massive shipment of battle droids for the Empire. In the interest of quality assurance, I developed a virus and uploaded it to one of the droids, just to see what would happen. The droid malfunctioned, violently. Now, imagine if we infected the entire shipment of droids with that virus.
The Empire would have a horde of rampaging battle droids to deal with.
An incident like that could shake the Empire's faith in droids altogether. It's just a matter of distributing the virus to all the units. We've been using special relay droids to upload all the necessary programming to the combat models. If we infect the relay droids, they should transmit the virus to the rest. I'd do it myself, but they're guarded by sentry drones. If you can get past those sentries and upload the virus, you'll corrupt thousands of the Empire's droids. Will you do it?
The Republic can't afford to let a tactical opportunity like this slip by. Count me in.
Nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok. Nikag agak kip debab. Naya amgam barakeki. Balmorra apayang. Nilamay ini amka amgap. It's about time someone listened. Thank you. Nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok. Yang perlu amka. Kalami nayakira nebua ripok. Nanekari maraka amkam. Jakuklibik. Memarak nebab.
That's some good thinking.
Mem kanaya nugan. Kinyem nayalak umnug mege. Mem amak kupkap. Kramanik. Umnug kiga mayamak. Kampedem ganam. Magiyang. Manik hikabukam.
I just ran a full diagnostic on our droids. Looks like they've all been infected. They won't go ballistic until they've been shipped and deployed, but when they do, watch out, Imperials. This wouldn't have happened without your help. The Republic doesn't realize what you've done for them.
Don't forget your part. You acted in spite of their distrust.
I had to do something, otherwise I really would be the Imperial scum they think I am. So long as the Republic thinks I'm a traitor, the Empire will too. Might as well stick around, do some more damage.
Major, I really wish you'd think again.
I appreciate you patching up my men, Doctor, but there's a reason civilians aren't looked to for military advice. You, however, are just what the Doctor ordered, so to speak. The Imperials are sitting on key targets, and my entire platoon's been poisoned.
Are your men going to be all right?
They're a few shades greener than healthy, but they should pull through, the ones who survived.
The Imperials have turned the surrounding region into a toxic sinkhole. The vapors have been downing us.
The Empire dumped a whole mess of herbicides when they first invaded. Ruined an entire season's worth of crops.
Yeah, right. Crops. Anyway, any troops I send are rendered helpless by the toxins before they're picked off by Imperial patrol droids.
Imperials normally kill people, not crops.
Take away our will by taking away our food. Turns out the toxin was nastier than they thought.
Fortunately, we've cooked up a formula that'll burn those toxins out of the ground.
He'll get rid of the toxins, all right, and destroy the soil in the process. These farmlands are some of the most fertile on Balmorra. The harvests are sold all over the planet. People will starve without them.
Do you have a better solution?
I know it's risky, but if you can get me samples of the toxins, I should be able to develop a workable vaccine for our soldiers.
We don't have time to play scientist. I need your help dispensing the formula we have. I can count on you, right?
I'm with the Doctor on this one. Let's make that vaccine.
I was starting to think the Republic had lost all sense. Thank you. I'll need several soil samples. Also, the toxin may cause some unpleasant side effects, so work quickly.
I brought you the toxin samples.
Perfect. These ought to have everything I need to get started on that vaccine.
Just be quick about it.
Don't worry, you'll be butting heads with Imperials in no time, Major. And then we'll work on clearing out the toxins without damaging the soil.
Looks like it's mission accomplished.
Thank you for remembering that this war is about freeing Balmorra and not just one-upping the Imperials. You showed a lot more insight than the rest of these Republic knuckleheads.
Okay, this time we'll sneak in through the... Ow! Treat the wound. Don't poke at it like an impatient Jawa.
Sorry, sir. We've got company.
Oh, hello there. I'm, Sergeant Carnes. This here's Private Anlin. We're trying to recover some Imperial intel, preferably without getting shot. Again.
What's your status? Any injuries?
I took a couple grazes, and I think poor Anlin may have singed both his whiskers. Command sent us to retrieve data recorders from crashed Imperial starships. They contain valuable intel on the Empire's planetary defenses.
This is insane, sir. Why should we keep risking our necks when we have a war hero right here?
I can get those data recorders for you.
I hate to have someone else fight my battles for me. I appreciate this.
I managed to retrieve all of the data recorders.
Perfect timing, too. Anlin just finished dressing my wounds. Not too shabby, Private.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Once that intel gets analyzed, the fleet will finally start making some headway on this planet.
Happy to be of assistance.
I'll transmit this data back to base. We should be able to step up our offensive any day now.
O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta. Chaskruni do pat kurira, do kanki kung. Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili mokranki.
What's the situation here?
Patoga wata kiko uba kili wata buki donko. Kabano tase makipuna, mali tuta odmishka.
Sounds like some trouble incoming.
Piti do tenyago kakajujo, da biska ku paliya. Se gota do muti kihasa da punyo, liz di woto. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
The Resistance needs everything it can get.
Kupa donti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi. Buka kampak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga.
Your supplies, Captain, and a little something from the Corvani.
Wantahumpa, muri rava fupa jipampawula. Se gota do muti kihasa da punyo, lis di woto.
I serve the people of the Republic.
Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Chikospa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo.
Every man here is fighting to free Balmorra.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi. Chaskruni do pat kurira do kanki kung. Poya toka changa goptula do batawana wanki.
That's a big target for civilians to hit.
Hatoga wata kiko uba kili wata buki donko. Ni at ambumpa poshura mokili moklanki.
Including any moves to bring it down.
Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji. Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya asubwi mota uipa.
I'd be honored to lend a hand.
Poya toka changa goptula do batawana wanki. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi. Se gota do muti kihasa da punyo, lis di woto. Chonki faguta, chiho poda chi oto fokise.
Won't a bombardment destroy the factory?
Chikos pa inikudad ijigliska chanagawa. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Poya tuka changa goptula do batawana wanki.
I'll stay alert.
Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
Mission complete.
Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Bagthra wanawaga mi bunawa dwedwipe.
Chopechota, kaso yawi choy ratoko patka koyota. Topamaski it kit tuka, lujarat roda poriyama.
I'd be happy to volunteer.
The hawa the punyo is the water. Se grotto ubi. Mokilim kontivne ata bomba po shunda.
The Republic is here to support the resistance. Just tell us what you need.
Chiska gava koyota. Tu banda bakawanki. Adwana ubikili wata bunga. Toka patoga luarda. Chipokma utangisa. Choboba if kaftu an jawa.
I took out those Imperials and recovered your supplies.
Fui baniaga twipi tabo katonka. Wana waka. Magusa nobi chonki. Fakota ji oto endia. Jeska koliraka kanchanga. Bomba tumchinka.
Kokatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Te bisa kakuka pemewata. Wavmula to bota tuane wangi wabda yaktuka loka?
Your people have had a tough time.
Maguli chi wanta hompa, mulira wata wampa. Kokatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Tu patula musta, o grangi tampio dume tunka.
Dangerous missions are what I do best. I'm in.
Mukili makolunki ne at bompa boshuda.
Chicos ba ini godae ji liska chanagawa.
Muguto neompi, bedwala ni bobo chopo uma.
We're on the same side.
Fipanaiga twipi taiboka donko wanawanga. Fipanaiga twipi taiboka donko wanawanga. Jisko liska changanga. Umpa kumjinga.
I have the data files. The encampment is without a commander as well.
Wama otochako ga hutapawa to bampaula. Wasta micha kolkuka dumaji. Ta ushagwa upa. Ukile maklonki ni ato bompa poshuda. Chidonka yilishka changaga babompa konkati.
No retreat, no surrender.
Nakmanoya choski nawi kuchusu yamata chutoya. Kipuna mali tutta od mishka kabano kaseme. Chu bala wawuni kupa, don titak menki chusa.
Balmorra is just one world, but it's a key to defeating the Empire once and for all.
Chiliska chanaga wanin chi gospa ini kutade. Ukile maklonki ni ato bompa poshuda. Chiho loktu chabot I kafstu andale.
That's some good thinking.
Kaptola do patatuana wang kislimo poitai tukchachonga. Nakmanoya choski nawi kuchusu yamata chutoya. Chiliska chanaga wanin chi gospa ini kutade.
The trackers are in place.
Rundi kava kayo pitopa pupanda baka murishanita. Vafopa chi wanta humpa muli rabam pawula.
Happy to pitch in.
Kaptola do patatuana wang kislimo poitai tukchachonga. Kiko ubo kili wata pangka donko potoko wata.